All right, afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and today I'm doing something even a little more different. I'm gonna be cleaning and polishing some brass that I picked up from the range a couple of days ago and I'm getting it ready to be reloaded. So this is what I got. So I'm taking these old shot brass used. That's what we're starting out with. See how it's all looking all tarnished. And once I get done, we're gonna have this. As you see, that's what we got. First off, we're gonna start out with my nice little Frankfurt Arsenal case tumbler. It's a vibratory tumbler. What we're gonna use is some crushed walnut hulls, and we'll get that loaded in the tumbler so you can see the starting process. But that's gonna clean and polish that brass. There's two types of media you can use. You can use the walnut hulls, or you can use corn cob media. Basically, one is a cleaner and one is a polisher. Your walnut hulls, if I'm not mistaken, are more of a cleaner, and your corn cob hulls are more of a polisher. So, but I think I have a little blend of both in here with walnut and corn cob. So I'll be doing cleaning and polishing. Let's go ahead and load this media into the vibratory tumbler so we can get it going. Okay, so load the tumbler with the media. And just simply let's get it leveled out. You take a little bit of your brass polish, and I usually run a little bit of brass polish over on my tumbler media before I put the brass in there to get it all mixed in and saturated, if you will. Okay, so now at this point, I usually kick the tumbler on and let it run for about 5 minutes or so before I actually put the brass in there. Okay, so now my 5 minutes are up. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down and add the brass and let the tumbling, cleaning, polishing process begin. As I stated earlier, this particular tumbler holds probably about 200 rounds where it can clean effectively on each cleaning. And these are some brass shell casings I picked up from the range a couple of days ago from one of my range trips. So let's go ahead and dump this in and get the cleaning process started. Dump that in, get the lid back on. Lid's back on there, nice and snug. All we need to do now is fire it up and start the polish cleaning process. And there you go. I usually let it run and polish probably about 2 hours for. Okay, so about 2 hours has passed, and it's time to separate the shell casings from the media. So let's go ahead and shut this down. And now we pour this over here so we can sift it out. Now, we close this. Got our pin here to lock the sifter closed. And I'm going to put these little guards up on each side. This is to keep the media from flying out all over the place as you rotate the sifter to separate the media and the bullets. And secondly, I've also seen online where some guys, or some reloaders, recommend putting a little cloth in there as you're sifting out, and that also helps clean the walnut hulls off of the brass and help the polishing process. And we should be good. So let's take a look at it. Let's get our little spill guards down. And voila. There you have fresh, shiny, cleaned brass. And last but not least, got my ammo can. We'll go ahead and put the cleaned brass inside the ammo can. And it is now ready to be reloaded. Once again, it's already been cleaned. All it needs now is deprime and reload. So that's basically the process. All right, there you have it. There it is. Till next time, you know what to do. Hold it in the road.